Look at that little cluster. That's very nice. I'm going to videotape that little cluster. All right. Carol, I'm going to take a quick look at your stroke. You have really good fundamentals. Nice setup. Putter goes back. Arms are together. You're not wristy. I like the fact that you're keeping your eyes still looking down even after you've hit the ball. You've maintained a nice triangle here as you hit through the ball. Very good. And you come to a complete stop before you turn and look. That's very good fundamentals. Good stroke, good technique. Now, if you thought the length of the backswing was pretty good, then you need to play around with the forward speed. Okay. I think the length of the backswing might have been pretty close to right. That felt a little better, didn't it? It did. So now you just copy what that felt like. Now I'm going to take a look at your stroke frame by frame. Good setup. You have a nice triangle in your arms and shaft. As you go through the ball, you've kept your head down. You've got a nice triangle here with your two arms and the shaft. You're not wristy. That's very good. As you come through, your eyes are still down. You've maintained the Y. Very nice. And you come to a complete stop before you turn and then look. And you held your position here with your putter in your forward position. Very, very good. Okay, good. A little bigger, a little faster swing, Helen. Okay, good. I'm going to demonstrate a couple different speeds. That's one speed. A little bit more speed. And my backswing is pretty soft and slow, but I have a nice little brush. This is the speed I want you to have. All right, so we're going to learn the form first, and then the performance will follow. Form and then performance. So right now, let's make sure that you're going to randomly hit good shots and randomly hit bad shots, but try to have the same form every time. So think about that final pose for me. So you're going to swing to this pose. Let me see you hold that pose. Now, Carol, if you think you'd be a little more comfortable with 2 or 3 inches apart, that would be fine. Feel it before you turn to see it. Okay, keep going, looking good. Main thing I'm evaluating right now is your form. You also want 60-70% of your weight on the left side. You're not thinking the pose right now, though I'd like you to hit the ground and have the pose, right pose, but my main emphasis on this drill is if you feel a bump. So what we don't want is air swing. Okay? Now in order to have that bump, you're going to have that shaft leaning slightly. So the hands are in front so that you can hit down. It might be a little bit helpful if you place the ball a little bit closer to your right foot instead of the front foot. That makes it really good. That makes it easy to hit down to it. There, that got up a lot better. Feel like it gets up in the air a little bit better now? Now you still want, even though we're trying to hit the ground, I don't want you to lose something. You kept it wide together. Much better. Much better. Both arms going forward. Much better. Much better. All right. Now we're going to add some length to this swing. We're going to expand the same swing. All right, let's try a few balls now. Good one, Carol. Good, that's simple. Smooth. Pull that pin just a little bit longer. Make sure you get to that waist-high finish every time. Excellent, Carol. Very good, Helen. That was your best one. Okay, really good. This way, I can't go up and down. I can only go up and down against that part of the wrist that hinges that way. So now, I want you to take your club back and form this L. So the left arm is straight, and you hinge your wrist into a 90-degree position. When the left arm is parallel to the ground, that's called the 3 position. Okay? You'll notice that the club is aiming down at the ground. We have a 3 position, and now what you're going to let the club drop, and you're going to take the club to the other side and create a mirror image of that, and have an L. So this arm is now straight, and you have your wrist hinging up now. Club is pointing out. So this is a mirror of what you did on that side. Now let's go to here one more time. Here you want this straight. So this is on the back. This is straight, so you can have your L. Rehinge. So our goal is to hinge it up, hinge it up, hinge it up, hinge it up. So I'm gonna go till my club is standing up here, and then I'm gonna go until it's standing up on this side. And in between, I'm just letting gravity swing the club for me. So the rehinge is very important. Let me have you widen your stance now a little bit. What you want to feel is how fast can you get that to come up. Feel that little snap at the bottom? Good. I want you to feel this right here, where I'm still looking down. My right arm is straight, but I'm not still on both feet. I've moved over to this foot, and this foot has come off the ground. So with each one, I'm going to focus on a different piece. So I'm going to build this swing in pieces. So I'm going to do it first with flat feet. Okay, I've got this what I wanted. Oh, I'm supposed to get off that foot. Oh, darn it. I've got to get off that foot. Okay, so now I'm going to add this piece. So now I've got this right knee moving to that knee. So the first one, I was like this, but I was kind of hanging back, and I bladed the ball. Blading the ball means the club. I hit the ball with the bottom edge like this. So the ball just went straight out like a pot. It didn't go up in the air because it didn't hit the upward face that would send it in the air. That last one, I took a big old chunk out of the ground. That ball was not sitting in the middle of that hole. It was not sitting in front of that hole. The ball, that ball was sitting right there when I hit it. I hit the ball first and then the ground. In order to hit down, in order to get that low point of your arc in front of the ball, you've got to get over to that left foot. And then I want you to just try to almost feel like you're leaning back a little bit. Let me see both of y'all stand up tall so there's no tilt. So you're up here, and I want you to turn to here. Okay? So I want you to, you're standing up straight, turn and lean back a little bit. Turn and kind of create a little arch here. That's it. Good. You're standing tall in your left leg. Your right knee is folded because you're leaning back a little bit. And by folding it, it allows you to support all your weight in your left leg. So you want to feel this. If you feel like you forgot the feeling of that pose, start in an upright position and just turn to it. Every golfer, when they finish the swing, they finish tall. You're flexed now. Your spine is flexed, and now you're extending. You want to extend tall in your finish. That's it. Very good. That's it. Stand tall. Excellent. I want you to just stand up perfectly straight. Let me just see what your range of motion is. Can you turn and have this right knee pointing straight out there? So that you're looking. So you want to see if you can't turn 90 degrees. I'm here, and now I'm facing that way. Memorize how far around this hip turn. Turn. There you go. That's it. Okay. I'm really working on the wrist and the finish. The wrist and the finish. Think about it again.
Better?
Much better. Oh, wow. I want you to just kind of put your eyes in, and I want you to see. So flare this foot a little bit. That'll make it a little bit easier. So that left foot is angled out a little bit. That'll make it easier to shift your weight. And I want you to turn so that 100%, so that this right hip is completely turned. Hold that finish. Good. Okay, don't think too much about the ball, think just about that form. Good finish, good finish. That was your best one. I had a little bump to the ground. That meant the ball got higher up into the face. Very good. Good finish. You really got that finish down. Much more extension, Carol. That's really good. Okay. Very good, Helen. You feeling better?
It is.
Sit up with that. I'm going to set this club at the same angle you set that. Of course, I don't have it straight. I had it tilting. That's called the swing plane. Almost visualize a giant hula. When your club gets up, you do a couple of practice swings. If you feel like that club is going behind your back, you're going to have a flatter swing. So you're turning your shoulders more. So instead of being here, you're going to try to be back here. So you're just make a loud swish.
Like a baseball bat.
Like you're trying to hit a home run. Hear this good whistle. Swish. Oh, yeah. Burn and swish.
swing to be at that speed. So you're gonna randomly hit good shots and bad shots. But not only will your good shots go further, your bad shots go further. The number of good and bad won't change. Watch now, you're just gonna listen to the beat. You gotta just get as super high as possible. Much better. Swing to that perfect pose. Hold it. That's what I want. That was really good. Pose. Your balance. When you've got good form, your subconscious mind will equitable form. It won't be overswinging. So you can certainly swing too hard.
Good finish. Good finish.
You don't want to be absolutely straight here. You actually want the handle down just a little bit, so there's a little bit of an angle here. So it's more here, not so much here.
Okay, good finish. You're getting off that back foot really well. Oh, nice one, Helen.